Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Please welcome our lads to the field.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're ready now for the anthems. Indonesia have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Pelupesi. Space for him to turn and look. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get rid. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played into space. Can he spark a counter here? Some good work on the right flank here. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here, and he's had it nicked away. That has been slung wide. It's a promising position. The ball swung in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
It says. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. Aims beyond the defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Oret Manguan. Pelupesi. Oh, can he get onto this? Verdonk. He's looking wide. And he's whipped. Oh, good effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Castanos. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Romani going about things with real menace. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now the breakaway. And he's quick to return it. It's a promising position. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pelopessi. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. A heavy challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Half-time getting close now. And that's going wide left. And he's managed to get free. Chouon. Verdonk. Dix. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Delivered low. And he's heaved it away. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a draw pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. Can he get it through? Oh, Castanos! Chouon. Verdonk. Rido. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He shifted it to the flank. So what can they make of this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the right flank. He's found space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now the delivery.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Tries to pass it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Opts to play it back. Looking for options for chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oret Manguan. That's an imaginative pass. Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a super give and go. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the run.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
It's out for a goal kick. Dix. Well, that has not gone well. It's a really well-measured ball. Crosses it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. So we have further activity on the bench here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Number 13.
Verdonk. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oret Manguan ploughing through the middle. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And they've got a throw. And they've got rid. Indonesia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Foot in.
Cyprus clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. And it's made its way to him. And that's been drilled in. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oret Manguen.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Traoré. Jena, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Indonesia may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.